No, it's working. Wait. Oh, shit. New. I don't know. Boy, I'm looking at the shit in the back here. Alright. Very good. Yeah, I arranged my room. Shit. Good to know that works, though. Yeah, rearrange my map, put shit over here. Yeah, I can stand over here. You can. Wow, lighting is extreme. It's natural lighting. Okay, well, don't let that distract you, folks. Don't let that distract you. Shit, right. From the topics at hand now. First, I just hit. I guess I like to do some shit first. Really. Trying to think of what's fun. Yeah, the war's fake. Let me see here. So I'll just run by some of this stuff. And I haven't really been keeping a tab on that. A lot of this stuff is it's getting too fake out there. I think is my issue. I'm having an issue with how fake things are getting how fake they are. I don't know if that's loud. Is this but this screen? Ah, I know everything ill in the news. Not to say. There we go. Okay, this screen will fix. Everything is real. Yeah. Related. Place. They keep doing this shit. Trying to keep hype still. I bringing it up just like look at them go. Every now and then. And this is what people are interested. I just run by a sweet by because yeah, it's good to know. That's enough for my job. I could call this. But yeah, this is not much. That let's say pretend and my assets from Arizona likely use this queue. That's good. Some local shit. It's not helpful. And it'll cost us about $1,000 to get. So yeah, do whatever you want. This Bill Cosby drugs thing. Actually, shit. I should actually just look through the things I was watching. This is actually a good bit. This is when Bill Cosby talks about drugs. This is like just an album. This angle weird. I feel like I'm like on here like fucking vampire. Sneak up on Snick. But jacket's warm, but it's jacket. I don't know if that reads. I don't know if that reads, but it's in the but back to full screen. Let's see this code. But yeah, here's Bill Cosby talks to kids about a drugs here. And it's a little intense. This one, I'll be honest. Since intense, and then this one's weird. This one brought in, this one it's jokes. It has more like a special thing. But this one's like a joke. They bring in a priest and talking to all these kids, and it's Bill Cosby and a priest, and not it sounds like a joke, but 70s television. And then, shit. Fucking crew. What the fuck is this shit? God, man. And nothing against these guys. Nothing against you guys. Going through some classics. Just some movie recommendations off topic. It's start with movie recommendations, but in this, I'm just be talking, whatever else, just ranting and raving. But the Wrecking Crew, and then there's the prequels. There's two prequels. The ambushes and the silencers. Yeah, that's really. But yeah, the Wrecking Crew, the movie recommendation of the week. Maybe I should do every time. I keep watching it. Honestly, it's just like a good movie. It's a comforting movie. It's just like, well, but yeah, and the cast is pretty wild. Obviously, Dean Martin, but then I didn't realize I watched this is the slowest possible way to start this, but I rewatched shit. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, and in the movie that Sharon Tate is watching before she, while she has her feet exposed, but before she's almost cut up or whatever. Is it's the Wrecking Crew movie. Sharon Tate, you can see. I didn't notice that until I rewatched it. I did fall asleep watching it, but it's really good. It is fun. It's good stuff. But yeah, rewatching. The Once Upon a Time. I'm not gonna shit on it or anything, but I personally am making my top the list. But I get why people say it's like that's definitely for like the for the Yellowstonians or something. Yeah, nothing against anybody. Yeah, it's definitely those stoners out there. Yeah, and the Crew movie. Speaking of people might like Yellowstone, might this one tab. 1968. Yeah. But it's an interesting movie. It's like a pretty concept. That was just right now. I'm just around about this for a little bit. I mean, whatever. But they're making this like a spoof from the spy movies and shit. While they were also still making like the original James Bond movies, like Sean and shit. So there's that. The Demon. Is the satire parody of Sean Connery. It's pretty deep. You got like it's like the ultimate. That's like way ahead of it. The '60s. Moved up now, but yeah. Every now and then you do video, man. They haven't been creative for longer, or even long one is you got like, wow, these guys are on top of it. Like, right. Ashtray. But yeah, that would be the movie we reckon. Let's see what else we have. All right, I guess I'll just write in. Yeah, into the shit. Yeah. I feel like it's too close now. I'll be thinking about it. They're distracted by the shit background. Disco ball, punching thing, rotant. Probably could have done my Mars. Busy. I cleaned my room. It took me like a fucking week to clean my room. I mean, you can't see the floor. From compared to earlier, it was covered in socks and shit. My point is, guys. That's why it's like this here. Just working certain things about it. Anyways, America is spiritually Chinese, and this is something I've been thinking about still on. So it started. It's from me just thinking about what we thought China was, what the idea was in, and not being not too off. That's not too wrong. The idea of people thought it was isn't and rusty shit and fucking janky things all around. People work for nothing. And we were kind of right. I mean, for a little while. I mean, till the turn century or whatever. But the golden century. But now we realize that is actually that's America. America is is the janky, and that's where I was like, oh, we're the peasants with that work for nothing who are so let me just. Oh shit. Please don't watch this thing on the screen to catch too many details as in the see things are all off. I decided, fuck, it's warm. Told you it's warm, but it's not. You see, it's Chinese. All right, but the is so it's been a long time in America's been prioritizing Chinese stylings for a long. Let me just put this over here. So America, for like, for the longest has been, fishy, all this shit. Oh yeah, I keep saying, but you do probably know, I guess. The Chinese, mm, anything, this Chinese model, it's almost like the old American model, really. Actually, man, I have to take this off. Yeah, I don't want to go shirtless, but I'm like, I don't have heat stroke on stream. It's like nothing either. And we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Wow. Yeah, pop it open a little bit. So yeah, America is essentially without touching back on other things. America without party, is China. It parties as far as, I mean, I guess you could say the political part, but I mean, I also like rural parties. Like, yeah, man, this made more sense when I wrote it. I'm still I'm thinking to like phrase it, but I'm like, fuck. I ain't thinking about it. But the lack, it's the party that separates America from China. Nothing against China. Again, those are our leaders. Because the party is not the Chinese way. And that's ultimately that's what will win here. In the fuck, shit, yeah. Once the party's America, now we are China. So now I take Chinese way, and this is on purpose. New World Order or whatever. I'll touch back on it. We touching back on World Order, but yeah, basically, this is a purposeful shit as well. Also, I want to mention Chinese Canadian. I don't know if these guys are flooding your algorithm too. Tip of the spear, guys. And I can't tell if At this point, I just get any information from them. Yeah, but I'm getting warm in this goddamn thing. God damn it. Oh shit. Yeah, that's for the bit. Yeah, I guess it's I'll keep it on. I'll say dedicated. It's one of the real Chinese shit. Yeah, it's made for the. But and right now America's kind of undergoing call it the American Adreno. The American dream is gone. What we got now is the American Adreno, short for the a reference to the chrome, which will be really referenced. I guess I don't think it's enough. It doesn't matter really. But the jerky and the pizza sauce, I don't know. Yeah, that's pretty much what they do all of America right now. Right now, America's just like one loose harvest. They're just trying to scare everybody all the time and shit. And it's like it's sort of what they do before to harvest the dream, but they're doing that to the entire country all at once. This would be more of the loose harvest that I was talking about, but yeah, so this would explain some of the. And that point, America is super. We're in for penny. We're for a Chinese penny, and yeah, they got double down, triple down. I'd like to mention some honorable mentions. The entire west coast of America already conquered by the Chinese. It says here. And Vancouver to Francisco's Chinese. And then yeah, I think this is from under there. Yeah, the rest from there under is Mexico. I is what it says, but yeah, and then thankful for something. And I agree with that. They did seize the West Coast here. Handwriting is the greatest. I'm trying to. Damn. Fuck. Well, sure the rest was interesting. Oh yeah, we're what we thought it was. I remember it. So we are the working for nothing a little bit, and that's and okay. There's a certain, happiness to be, you just go, you fulfilled. I'm a peasant in this field. The fucking hat. You know what? Yeah. So now you kind of get that they were actually having a good time a little bit too when we were just not a period of time. Just being peasants right up. So this is and I don't agree. That turned out to be wrong. The Chinese is ooh shit, man. My writing is too bad. I'll just go off the top here, but the Chinese, they really are taking the cake here for you. World Order, and I'll touch back on the World Order shit, where they're trying to hype everybody up about China doesn't take over. I just want to reassure everybody, no one's gonna take over. That's the whole point. I mean, they're gonna like and then they're gonna Chinese model, but they don't want to be speaking Mandarin and shit. Mandarin. It's just not effective. Nothing against Mandarin. Am I close that? It's just it'd be a lot of work to switch it over. They're not gonna fully. Really, the goal here is like a mutual destruction type of thing, where they kind of they kill everybody. They can kill everybody. So with no particular. So that's just all the hype out there. But the Chinese. And and they're really like they're flexing this professor. I'm trying to get a good name for him. That's all just super race. But Professor Ding, Professor Beijing, he goes out there and he's like, hey, guy China's in this. Like, he doesn't know. He don't know, honestly. He moved all the factories over there. Fucking 40 years ago, smart guy, numb nuts, fucking dumb fuck. This guy is like really annoying, dude. Everybody's pushing him, and I keep talking to him. But just because I keep pushing him. Like every time I see it, that's another compromise, or numb nuts. So, but really big compromise. This point, you got like no one's this dumb and this smart. With a lot of these guys, it's a lot of their issues. So every time you see Professor Beijing being pop up, make sure you go and say, hey, Professor Beijing, no, you're bullshitting me, and don't watch, because I'm sure he's a Chinese Canadian. And so I'm more of a thought I'm trying to figure out, but glad we were able to get a name on him, Professor Beijing. Up to no good, and he'll like backstep people in, and basically you gotta understand they already. I don't know. It's an under. Yes, like I'm a federal agent actually. Yeah, they already planned out these world wars and this hierarchy a long time ago, and that's what this whole a lot of this shit they're trying to put this guy there like he just figured out, like he solved World War II. Now this is the clear, all the pieces is moving the whole time. Obviously, you fucking asshole piece of shit. I'm fucking pretend like this smart, and they just wheel them out here too. They just expect. And I don't know what kind of slurs I could say on here about Chinese people, but I'm probably many people, Asian people, but I got like it. I'm actually partially Chinese. No jokes. I could all, but I was call him Professor Beijing. I knew there's gonna be Ruth. So. What else? Yeah, the American, right, and the race relations we always wanted. I really might come back around to this one for the because I got the agenda shit. I'm gonna have to take this thing off. I'm gonna take it off. Hold on one second. Oh, this is helpful. There. Mostly I gotta look straight. Yeah, I might just Yeah, I'm just going to this. This is how I walk out most of the time. What time I tilted up, you guys, not to look at my bony. Yeah, I look like. Never mind. It is. Yeah. What is this? Is this? Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Now the was off. The I don't want to pronounce clavicles. Yeah, but it's like if this is. All right, everybody calm down. Let me just get it in here. The race relations we always wanted. So now, this is more honest. Mostly walking around like this. All right. So if you're distracted, I'm being honest. Oh God, it feels so good. Anyway, I don't know. But first I'll cover the agendas. So it's like half the shows and movies you watch now you can just guess what the fuck's gonna happen. Like it's based off the racial component. Like what am I saying? The complexion of the characters. You can tell who's gonna be what. You know, you see the zero one walking, you know who that is. Yeah, you see the black one walking. You know, I mean that's maybe that's the nail. I mean, you know, it's almost like you can just guess. You know, and it really made me think in the rewatching Malcolm in the Middle, not rewatching, watching the new series. And I'm a fan. You know, I watched it back in the days, some good stuff. Yeah, did it well, but you know, it's like this up. Yeah, they always have to update it, right? And the new update is just like they just bring the Zendaya agenda and they gave that guy. I'm not even joking, but they literally they give a Zendaya girlfriend, and then they go and turn Stevie. They made Stevie the only black kid character there into a gay guy. I mean, literally, I mean, the agenda is ruthless, and so this sort of taps into my next. This one. These guys are in charge of. Not already in charge. But yeah, no. This goes into my next grouping category here. I just where they condense all the diverse minorities, and I call it the black gay retarded. And this is where they smash everyone in one big thing, right? And this is nothing to anybody. There's nothing against anybody, right? But this is where they condense everybody into one Stevie character who is a black gay and cripple. And so then this would be all of your guys' and I almost I go like don't even please don't. I go please don't, you don't have to there's about it where they're trying to really I don't know. I don't know what it is. And maybe I'm the only one comfortable about it. Okay, maybe it's my fault. I'm the issue about that. But for me, I brought it up to people. They also think comfortable. So it's got to be worth mention. And but yeah, and I dubbed it there. Sort of it's so the name's as severe as it sounds. But yeah, it's some real stuff there. So that's one dimension, and the agendas is a big. But I never get too hung up on these things because you kind of realize, I like to spot them. Ever since I was, kid watching these, it's like the old agenda was like the black guy was always the bad guy. If you were watching Demolition Man, whatever the fuck. Now it's like, they stop. But the point is, it's always win-win, really. Like, not to whatever, but this taps into my other video. It's a lot of stuff is your perspective, your perception of it. But I guess in a strange sense, I guess that is, I guess that is just best case scenario. I guess this whole thing where that is like the utopia, where it's a white guy and a biracial white girl, and no, I'm joking, and it's a black gay cripple or someone suffering from some form of retardation or some sort, and these people, right? You combine them all into one thing, and then you have all the regular the cast everybody's. And I have one of the kids I get into, but one of the brothers is obviously gay to avoid it. Like, yeah, ignore it. It's a tough watch a little bit, but it's a good show. It's a good show as far as the judges go. But it's like maybe this is the yeah. I go, yeah. I go, yeah. Maybe we were so far. Yeah, but yeah, I just watch out for the agendas there. It's a big, yeah. So when this goes back, right? These relations we always want. All right, so now we're here. All right, this is where the utopia. I'm gonna cover the agendas first because it's really such. But it's like really now we've entered a new age where now there's Jew jokes and so I'm gonna touch on it. I've been seeing the uptick. I've been seeing the uptick. There's been a lot of people out there indulging. Yeah, and man, is it fun. So I think as a part of the entire strategy of it, it's almost like in the ideal thing. Now it's another perception to go. The ideal thing we had too simplified, right? Beforehand. It's black, it's white, it's whatever. But now we get something. It's sort of X factor we were missing the whole time, right? And this is why I really I appreciate the Jews, the Jews, whatever you call them, because this was X factor. Boom, you connect Jew to it, the Jew, and now we found ourselves in a type of hate to say it. I hate, but in a racial utopia. Some say in race relations we go. You know who it is? My Yakubu. I think it was. Jeez. But that's fine. It's not genuine harmful, but I just think that is actually helpful. Yeah, everybody gets it. I think everyone should be in the hot tub of race relations. I don't know what to call it. I think it's helpful. I think it's actually better, and that also brings me to the Indies. The Indies who got, of course, what I dubbed the one of the nastiest I know you ain't laughings of all time. And in this in recent right now, I mean they were playing. They're playing the cut. They're hanging out. They're just weren't getting much friction. They're laughing and hanging out, and then suddenly someone said, it turned on them. They said they saw the Indians laughing. They said, I know you're not. You ain't laughing. And from that point on, that's what helped to bridge many divides. And the world, these things, I don't, it's all about not trying to bad Indians until they summon an elephant god from the underworld. Whatever they do, but whatever they do, hurl shit at me. But the point of it is to it's a certain thing. There's a billion of those. You kind of adding them, it helps to balance the ecosystem. Now you more intricate, advanced sort of view of the thing. Yeah, okay, that's it. And so that brings me sort of my next, the true peak racism, which now follow along here, and is truly specific, and it's duper specific. It's black, white, sure, but me, I've trusted Holly or Polak. Polak to do that. You go like the two. I get very specific. That's almost national, but I don't think it is. There's some Somali eyes out there, as I've dubbed. where you can sort of sense wily nature. Not trying to, but you hold them at arm's length, and I always have. And I always have. And same thing with the Polak. You go, Polak can't help himself. So these are all just things that we think about, and you really got to be specific. And so, right. And so the Indians help with that, the Jews, and the race relations we all wanted are here. That's why I so this Zendaya agenda, the whatever, it's sort of it's a huge win-win for us all. Yeah. Shit, I forgot Heartless on there. Well, yeah, it is warm. It's warm out. So distracted by this place. Actually, you would be the insensitive one to me. Distracted by this. Yeah, I guess that's pretty much. How long is this one? Pretty good. Half hour. That was a half-hour things. Okay. Fuck. Right. The wrecking crew covered that. Shit. Well, let's go off top out of car things. I mean, shit. This is hard where I just go, alright. All the stuff I want to say about that, shit. Congratulations. Put that here. It's 4:20 on the clock. So on that note, see you guys later. Oh, and she and happy birthday.